Hello guys, it's Nasty with Nasty Gaming here, and today I'm going to go over the priorities for Tank EP Monk. Today I'm going to go over your resistances, your strength versus dex, your enchanting, and your gemming, and then also Paragon points at the very end. First of all, for your stats, you're going to always want to try to max out your resistances first. Now, I don't have the highest resistances yet because I haven't been able to roll any good pieces yet to completely utilize one resistance, because that's what you want to do as an EP Tank Monk. You want to choose one resistance and make sure all your gear has that one resistance. As you can see, I'm going to go for physical because my all guilds already has physical on them. So these are the two pieces that are the close enough I have to getting a new set started. So I'm going to try to get physical on the two Captain Crimsons here, and that will probably bump my resistances up to about 1450, 1500 maybe. So that's what you really want to do. You want to work on one resistance and max it out as much as possible. If you roll a good piece of gear that has all the necessary stats you need, so if this all guilds piece came with cooldown reductions and resource cost reduction already on it, I would have tried to, I could have re-rolled the physical for whichever resistance I was going for. So that's what you kind of want to do with this. For your enchants, you're going to want to try to get cooldown reduction on as many pieces as you can possibly get. If it already comes with resource cost reduction on it already, go ahead and keep that and roll another stat for the cooldown reduction. You want to try to get your cooldown reduction as close to 62% as possible. 62% will make sure that Inner Sanctuary is never on cooldown. It'll always be up every time you put it on the ground. From the moment it disappears off the ground, it'll be off cooldown again. And then the next cooldown cap is 72%, and that's to keep Epiphany off cooldown all the time. So you use Epiphany, 15 seconds later, or 20 seconds later, it'll be back up off cooldown. So that's really good to get for if you're trying to go for a high cooldown reduction tank monk. So as you can see, I have cooldown reduction on mostly every piece of my gear. So I got 8 on my gloves, I got 6 on my shoulders. I haven't been able to get 8 yet. Got 7 on my necklace, 8 on my ring, and I haven't been able to get it on my Stone of Jordan because I had to roll physical. And then I've got the 10% reduced cooldown cost from the Captain Crimson 2 set. So that puts me up to 58% cooldown reduction. So just about there. I'm missing a few percentages here and there, so I just got to re-roll to get those. And then next on the list, a lot of monks, EP Tank monks, are starting to use strength gear as opposed to dex gear, because strength gives us armor, and so armor gives us toughness. So as you can see, I have all guilds set with physical and strength damage on it. So that strength, as you can see, my strength is pretty high, and if you see, it says increases armor by 2, 2, 3, 1. So that's a pretty decent amount of armor. I have the Crimson set with strength on it. And then for the enchant, also on your other pieces of gear, you're going to want to go for armor or life percent or reduced damage from elites. As you can see, like I have armor life percentage here. I should probably put armor on that. I need to redo that one for armor. But like everything that comes with already decent stats, like it has resistances on it and has the stuff you need, just go ahead and put armor on it, or life percentage if your health is low, if it's allowed to roll life percentage on it. And then that's mainly it for your stats. And stat wise, you basically are just gonna go for strength gear, high vitality. Make sure you have your resource cost reduction and your cooldown reduction on the gear that you're able to put it on, and then make sure you got your physical damage on the gear that you can possibly get it on, just to bump your physical damage up a little bit higher, and then go for as much damage, bonus damage against elites as you possibly can. As you can see, I have 120% bonus damage against elites, so that gives me a really good bang for when my exploding palm goes off, and it basically just melts all E-packs in T6. For gemming for an EP tank monk, it is basically like most other tanks in any other game you ever played. You just stack your resistances. As you can see, I've got diamonds and all the gear. I got diamond in my helm for the cooldown reduction, and then I got 5 diamonds in my chest plates or my chest plate and pants to give me more resistances. Okay, let's go over Paragon points. This is going to be a short video. I don't really have a lot to talk about today, so for the core, you're just going to use your movement speed if you don't have it to 25%. And then you can go with max spirit if you want to, if you want more spirit. I've already got 278, and I get my spirit back almost every like 3 or 4 seconds, so it doesn't really bother me none. And the rest I just put into vitality. You know, vitality is never going to end, so you can just keep going. For offense, you're going to want to put all your points in attack speed, because the higher your attack speed, the quicker you can put your palms on targets. So that's the first one you want to max out. Cooldown reduction, of course, will be your next one. And then it's whichever one you want to do next, critical hit or critical chance. It's really whichever one you want to do. For your defense, you're going to want to go max your all resist, max your armor, and then you'll want to go into life after that, and then you'll go into life regen after that. And for utility, you're going to want to max out area damage, so if your exploding palm goes off, it can do 50% more area damage, possibly on chance. You want to do resource cost reduction by further 10%. And then you can pick life on hit or gold fine, whichever one you want to do. And that's basically it for the EP tank month stat, gemming, paragon point, priority, whichever one you want to do. So we'll run down again. Basically, you want to max out your resistances as high as you possibly can. Pick one secondary resistance on the gear that you're going for, and always try to re-roll for it if your gear already comes with good stats on it. Enchanting, make sure you can put reduce cooldown reduction on as much gear as you possibly can. You're going to want to try to shoot for that 62% for Inner Sanctuary and 75 or 72% for Epiphany to be off cooldown, or to be never on cooldown again. Next, you're going to want to put armor or life percentage on any gear that you can also put that on. So chest pieces, belts, boots, pants, gloves, anything that you can put resistant or armor or life percentage on, definitely put that on there to help you out a lot for your tanking. And then we went over Paragon points at the end there. And then for gemming, you really just want to put resistances and everything you have, and then a diamond in your helm for more cooldown reduction. And then I forgot to say, for your weapons, you're definitely going to want to put diamonds in your weapons so that you can get more elite damage and be able to do more damage to the elites when you pull them into you. That's going to be it for this video today. I'll go ahead and put my streaming link in the bottom, as well as my BattleTag, so if you want to add me, if you have any questions about the gear I have, or what you need to go for, if you want any help just me looking at your gear to see what I can help you with, just go ahead and add me, and I'll be able to help you any way I can. You can ask questions and I'll answer them as best I can. Next video, I'm probably going to show another gear set for the monk that a lot of people are running. I'm running the Innas pieces because I like to run Innas because it helps with the group. It gives them toughness and damage and all that other stuff. But there's another gear set you can use. I have all the pieces for it. I just don't run it yet because they're not good yet. The pieces I have are not good yet, so I don't run that spec yet. But I'll go over that one in the next video. And if you guys like it, hit the thumbs up and let me know. Leave any comments. And thank you all for watching. Have a great night.